Hello. Hello. It's been amazing. I'm glad I can hear you. I got everything set up. Now to share my screen so you can see your perspective or where you guys are at. Because I finally found a map that's free. Share my screen. Share screen. There we are. See this? Awesome. Awesome sauce. All of our players should be able to join today, which is amazing. I'm just going to do a quick rundown once everyone's. No problem. Okay. I'm currently going to upload your one of the. Okay, where is it? Tokens. Okay, add. This is actually how they let you add characters. So I'm just going to import from one of the players. Okay. I'm going to check if the size is correct. Perfect. Whose character is this? I forgot. Awesome. Is and whose is this, or is this from another campaign? Okay, great. Great. Everyone else who did not send an image, just give me your class and we'll just go by these tokens. Okay, great. Druid. Sorcerer, Artificer, Goblin, Bard. What? Sure. That would help me immensely. Monstrosity.
You can't find druid. I can also be the face symbol because I'm a drow.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So
Druid.
oh, there it is.
It's just a little far back. It's alphabetical, so maybe I can't remember. All right, and we are rolling. Okay, so I'm going to properly set everyone's positions. So you guys are just about. You're around here. Who was the druid was scared, right? Was feared.
Yeah.
So you're about here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And you had 10 feet away from the rock, which right about here. So we're just going to use this as the rock. Actually, this. I'm going to delete that. What for? Oh, okay, cool. We're just going to use the paladin for now. Actually, I think I found something better. Giant. Amazing. So is he currently out in position? Okay, which one's you? The warlock? The goblin? Alright, you got this guy right next to you. Anything else I should position? Great. Now to add you. Oh, no. Cancel. Oh, how do I get this right? Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. One column. Import. Very good. Very nice. Everyone here? Or I'm going to count out the pairs. Okay. Everyone should be coming in here in a minute. Yeah, everyone, introduce yourself and introduce your character. And introduce why you are in the hills. Just you do your character and your backstory. Aren't you a gunslinger, or are you a different one? Wait, you're a bard, so there's another cleric that's a gunslinger as well. How about Ted? Okay, trying to find. Kind of hard. All right. Maybe you will take over and conquer one of the many layers, and they'll worship them. Very nice. And there was a couple fiends. There was about three. There were 3 fiends over here. Okay. Because you took out both the barboos and marked down 2,200 XP for that.
For each of us?
Yes, for each.
Okay.
Yep. Because you get the total for each player. Okay. And the bard was also running away. Yeah, I also give away XP based on story events and whatnot. So you might level up based on driving the story forward, or you might level up by killing a lot of people. Alright, I think we have enough players to begin, so let's begin. Alright, everyone, what was initiative last round? That's why we kept rolling. Let's see. Okay. Rolling log. Sorry. And you know what? Everyone just re-roll initiative and tell me what you get. And these will go last in the order. And roll for your guardian. Does your guardian roll as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So I'm just gonna have to roll new initiative, I guess.
yes, for all your characters. Meltdown. What was everyone's initiative? Did everyone roll?
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay, put that in the rolling log and
14 out of 5.
okay, 16. Okay. So it will be your turn down. There are 2 fiends, 2 gnolls. That is your companion right here. Which one are you? Right here? Oh, here. That is the guardian. That is your companion, and these are your enemies, the Yols. Hmm? The furthest is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 40 feet away. Okay. Let me see if that hits. They only have a 14 armor class, so yes, that hits. Okay. 12. Okay. $16 damage. So 12 and 16. It is looking hurt. So this one over here is looking damaged. These two look fine. Both of them are going to take 1 bite and 2 claw attacks. Oops. $22 on the first, and I need the goblin to make a DC 12 Constitution.
Fifteen.
15. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Definitely saves. So it's going to do a D6. Plus, I believe, 3. 6 points of damage. It's going to do 2 more rolls. Uh, 12 does not hit, I imagine.
16 on my
Minus that by 3, so... Actually, minus that by 1, so 21. 21 does hit. Seven. So mark down 7 points of damage to you. And the other one is now going to attack you. So, what is your character's name? Kazavir. Kazavir, you are going to get attacked twice. I'm going to copy the image so you guys can see what we're facing. These are on the side of the abyssal demons versus your guys' side, which is pro devils. Well, I guess you guys are on your own side, trying to find your way to the safety of this place. But you get the point. You are not. You are fodder for the demon war. For the blood war. Alright. So they're going to take 2 attacks. I'm going to roll all 3 attacks right here and just add 5 to them. So 5 plus 12, 20, 17, and 2 17s and a natural 1. Awesome. This is to you. What is your class? Awesome. Very nice. So you just dodge and dodge and dodge. What's your armor class? Is it 18? Awesome. Awesome sauce. Alright. It is now... it is now your turn as the monk.
I am probably just gonna attack the guy in front of me twice with unarmed strikes.
This Null?
Yeah.
All right. You can do stunning strike.
Natural one.
Oh, you just whiff and nearly hit someone else. You can do stunning strike, and you have 2 attacks. So
On the second attack, it's a 21 to hit.
does hit. Do you do stunning strike?
I am not gonna stunning strike him out of here.
Awesome.
And then I'll hear him blows instead. To make 2 more unarmed strikes on him.
All right.
First, I'll roll the damage for the 21, which will 7 damage.
All right. Mark down 7 damage.
Second attack is a 19 and a 16.
So how much damage total?
Do both the 19 and 16 hit?
Yes, they only have a 16 hit.
Total from both of those is gonna be another 13, or not 13, 23 damage.
23 damage plus 9. Awesome.
And that will conclude my turn.
Monks are powerful, baby. All right. This guy's hurt. It is now Rollo. Meltdown. Rollo. Hello?
Yes, alright. Wait, can I see? Okay, the closest one, how many feet is
10 feet away, and you're right here.
10 feet away? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna use. Hold on a second. Okay, so good for now. That explains 60. Yeah, I'm gonna use acid slash. The creature that I'm gonna hit has to roll a dexterity save of 14.
Roll. They are pretty dexterous. They are decently dexterous. 1d20 plus 2. 21.
Damn. Bonus actions, I don't think so.
Yeah. And you did choose your items, right? From the item.
Yeah, I did. I choose them, but right now I got the right occasion to use the one that I was planning to use.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna leave that as my turn.
Okay, what is next? Benir.
Oh yeah.
Right over here alongside the bard, which is not here for us today, but we're just gonna say they're over here casting.
So I'm still afraid, right?
Yes. Actually, no, because both the baboos are dead. You no longer see the crazy crocodilian creature with your sisters or and your father being father, beating your sister in the mouth.
Okay. Good to know. Okay.
You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're 50 feet away from the other one, from the nearest sort of enemy.
Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna cast magic missile.
Magic missile. All right, classic spell.
Yeah. Reaches 120 feet, and it's an automatic hit as well.
Okay.
Okay. So it takes 5 damage.
5 damage total.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I think that's just gonna be my turn.
No wild shapes, nothing.
Um. Hmm. You know what? Sure. Let's do wild shape.
Okay. What are you wild shaping into?
Um. I am going to wild shape into. What will we go? What will be fun? Can I wild shape into like a dire wolf?
Absolutely. What's your subclass again, so I can remember how high of a CR you can go to?
I'm circle of the land.
Absolutely, you can do that.
Brilliant. I'm a dire wolf.
You are now right here, and you can use your movement speed as a dire wolf to get closer or not.
Brilliant. I'm probably gonna do that then.
What?
I'm just wondering something.
All right. So you want to get closer?
Yeah.
How? What's your movement?
Dire wolves usually have a speed of 50 feet, but I have a speed of 30 normally.
Yeah, you gain all their traits. Uh,
Okay. So
you just
I'm just gonna
yeah.
head 50 feet.
So let you were here. So 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 50. Over here.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant.
Yeah. It is now. I believe. Did the stone Goliath did not take a turn yet? Okay, you take your turn. Over here. Awesome. Now, just to let you know, when choosing favorite enemy, there's going to be a lot of fiends, just generally. 18 and 16. Yeah, that hits. Okay. So let's subtract. 16 damage. Okay. Badly wounded as you hit this Nolan in the chest, hit him again in the other arm, hit him again in the stomach, and he just needs a couple more to hit. 17. Got it. He is about one hit away. You hit him nearly in the head, but it just lands right in between his armor, right where the shoulder meets the neck. Definitely hits an artery. I don't know about bodies, so I don't know if that's an artery, but right around there. What? Whose?
Oh my god, it's 17.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm at that half. Okay, wait. Yeah.
I'm still staying.
Oh, by the way, you normally how most games would rule this is that you're in wild shape, so you would only regain your wild shape HP. So you currently have the HP of that wild shape.
Okay.
So you're at
Temp hit points.
it's like temp HP, but you only lose them once and they can be healed. So that's why druids are so powerful. They can basically wild shape. Yeah,
So I'm on 37 hit points then.
yeah, but your actual HP is 10. So it's like you have like 40ish HP to work with.
Yeah.
But I would allow you to be healed for your uh, for your base HP if you want.
Yeah, I do. Okay, no worries.
I believe has everyone taken a turn? You haven't taken one? Who hasn't taken a turn yet? Okay. Your turn has come up. Which one are you? Alright. What are you going to do?
There's two in front of me.
There's one here, which is in front of the monk and druid, and there's one right here that's diagonally against you.
You see that one off in the far distance?
Yes. The very badly wounded one?
Less than 30 feet, right?
Okay, let's count this out. 5, 10, 15, 30? So 20, yeah, 20, and then it would be 25 to get here.
That's nice. I'm going to release a chain that looks like a holy kind of chain. It's bright yellow and try and entangle the one in front of me.
Alright, what is this spell?
It is a rope of entanglement.
Oh, it's an item. Awesome. Yeah. So you lasso them and just wave around and, whip them. Alright, what's the DC?
It is 15 dex. Saving throw.
16 for the first. $19 for the second.
I'm gonna try and who's the lowest HP?
The lowest HP enemy or friend? teammate. That would be the monk, followed by the druid.
I'll cast
On the druid or the monk?
who's at the lowest HP?
The monk, I believe. Because they don't have that buffer.
Heal for the points.
What was that spell?
Cure
Cure
wounds.
Wounds. I believe Cure Wounds is a touch spell, so are you going to risk a... Alright.
Let's go with the touch.
Okay, and what did... And, okay. I'm going to do attack opportunity. $17 to hit.
Yes, unfortunately. I think that does hit.
Roll a con save.
16.
That does it.
So I'm guessing how much
You take 4 damage. You would have taken poison damage if you didn't. Alright, and what did your guardian do now that it's its turn?
let me just update my guardian's HP. My guardian is move up to it and I'll him right in the face.
This guy or this guy?
The one that I tried to attack with, so
This guy.
what that was in front of me.
This guy. Alright, roll to hit. These have low. 24 to hit. That hits.
Damage.
15 damage. Nice. It is looking bruised.
He's gonna multi-attack.
Oh, he has multi-attack. Awesome. Awesome sauce.
I'll try to pound that guy in the face.
9 to hit. Does not hit.
He's gonna use the rest of his movement just to try and block a bit.
Alright, it's going to take attack opportunity. Which side do you want him on? This side or this side?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, attacks opportunity. $16 to hit. Whiffs him. Awesome. Back to the top of the round. These guys go. Has everyone taken a turn this round? Oh, Crow. Crow. What is your grace cuff and Crow? What you're right over here, Crow. Grace cuff. You're a cleric, right? Yes. Crow, Grace Cuff. Valgideon, Valgon. Oh. Grace Cuff. Alright. What is your class so I can add you to the board, or are you already on the board?
I'm on board.
Uh,
I just like
Okay. This you?
I'm working Guardian.
Oh, sorry.
So,
Sorry. That's my bad. Crow. This is you. You are running, but you suddenly no longer see the incarnation of your younger cousin being better than you. And you are no longer frightened. No longer singing about Ronnie, Ronnie Reindeer. Or Ronnie, Ronnie Ranger. Let's say it's your turn because everyone's taking a turn this turn. Oh, this is The Rock. Not Dwayne The Rock Johnson or an enemy. It's quite literally just a rock. Hey, he's in the underworld for some reason.
hey Rock, you my new god. The genius just came through.
He's over here somewhere. But
Just chilling,
got
watching the sunset.
he's got the
Like such good sight.
he's got greater invisibility on him. Hmm. Yes, the wing tokens are the enemies, the gnolls that were left. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, about 35 feet. No problem. This one over here is the weakest. This is the second weakest, and this, or actually, this is the second weakest and the strongest in terms of HP. Okay. Wisdom 14. Okay. Gonna check their stat block. Wisdom. Well, surprisingly, +2. They were a good all rounder. $14. They have 14 on their save. Yeah, it doesn't do half damage either. Okay. How much? Roll or ones or sixes. Half of 9, so 3 because it's rounded down. We round down, unless the rules say otherwise. Okay, I believe that's everyone's turn. Top of the round, Fiends. They are going to... The lowest health one is going to draw its bow. Actually, I'm going to roll a charisma saving throw. See if it's courageous or not of to see... to... Oh, it's actually... 12 does not make it. It begins to flee. It cannot go through this barrier, so it's just going to instead go here. So it's going to dash 60 feet. 10, 20, or actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and it makes it completely off the map. That's one enemy down. Alright, so the other enemies are going to roll 3 times to attack. They are not too happy that their ally has run away. Uh, 13 plus 5, 19, or actually 18, 11, and 24 on the monk, and the 24 is going to the monk, and the... What? Yes, meets beats. Awesome. The 13 is going to the 13 plus 5. The 18 is going to the dire wolf. And the 6 is going to the monk.
So that hits me.
Okay. I need the monk. He is completely safe. He is hiding.
Listen, I healed the monk because I misplaced my card.
Dex save on the... for Hellish Rebuke? Or is that a con?
You know. I'll pass first.
10. Do your Hellish Rebuke damage. 11. Nice. It takes 11. It's going to do... I need the... the monk to make a con save. Barely saves. You almost feel the poison bee fully inject into you, but it does not. Seven points of damage to the monk. This is a bite, so I would presume no. Awesome. Half that. And the dire wolf takes 4 damage.
So I heal you guys out.
Alright, in the turn order, it is... Uh, town or Oreo. Your turn. The lowest is the one that's being surrounded. Both hit. Uh, was that 11 to hit? What was the damage? Because they both hit. Uh, yes, but they're one's looking like has like a quarter of its HP, and the other is like half health. Yeah. 12. Not gonna hunter's mark. All right. No. You can once the guy has died, you can move it, or you can continuously do damage. It's a concentration spell, so it lasts for a minute, and you just move it to the next person.
Yeah, looks like that has sprung on
And you do an extra d6. To which one? To the hurt one? To which one? The what? Okay. The hurt one. It is hurt. It's being surrounded, beaten, bit, all kinds of stuff. It is now the monk's turn. The monk is going. The monk is going. Monk? Yeah.
Okay,
19 to hit. 19 to hit, 7 damage. Got it. He looks beaten. Very beaten. Double damage. Double the number you roll. Just double damage. 20 damage. That kills it. Just pummel him. You pummel him into the eye, and if you've ever seen the new Superman movie where the giant kaiju keeps getting pummeled by Guy Gardner, it's like that where you just keep punching him in the eye, and the eye explodes and just goes right through his skull. Dodges. 9 damage. Yeah. Who's next turn in the turn order? It is Rolo. Rolo.
Yes. So for this round, I'm gonna try to use the attack from the blade conjure. I'm gonna conjure a dagger. Plus is not really close at all.
This one's the closest and the only enemy.
How far is he?
He's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Wait, no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away.
Can I move 3 squares and 1 square to the left?
3 squares. 1, 2, 3. And this one?
Yeah.
So you hop over the druid and you begin running towards that position.
Not really. Let's just say I got sideways.
Yeah.
Not jumping over the druid.
Yeah, but I'm just like you just passed by them.
Yeah. Yeah. And fuck it. I'm gonna use fireball.
Yeah, absolutely. These are from the abyss.
14. What?
Dex 14.
Yes.
Obviously, these are creatures from the abyss, so they're going to be more resistant to necrotic damage. Fireball. Dun 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 dun. Dun. 9 to dodge, so it does not.
Alright, give me a minute.
And remember, warlocks attack cast spells at their highest level.
Yeah, I'm on maybe on servers, that's the problem.
Okay.
They'll server.
And I'm imagining you're just getting the edge of this, so you're only doing like you're casting it over here, so it only casts at this guy.
That's a 25 damage.
25 damage. He is hurt, very hurt. Like one hit away, hurt.
Anyone just kick him. He's probably gonna use something in my balls. Kick him in the balls.
It is now
Already done with his fireballs. So why not done with these balls?
Grace Cuff. Yeah. But your golem can. Your golem, your guardian can. It's not you, so. Smash, smash, smash. Alright, you're going to. Okay. Seven does not do it. So this medicine guardian can just grapple its armor and just raises it up high with one fist. And he has a second attack. Grappling is an attack. Not going to do your second attack, nothing? Okay. It is now. It is now Ben, your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna run towards.
You're going to gracefully run towards him as a wolf.
As an amazing dire wolf.
Beautiful. Stunning.
Yeah. And then as an attack, I'm gonna try and face throw him with my club.
Yeah, he's a little higher up, so you have to jump, and it's like a dog, and yeah. Yes, you do have advantage. It's just like similar to a dog and a giant, like a person holding a chew toy up.
I get advantage if attacking
Yes, you do.
because of crack attack.
I'm saying you can still take away his throat. I'm just saying it's like I'm just describing it as similar to a man and a dog toy.
Okay. So what's the attack?
Okay.
That's a 10.
Okay.
So it's 10 for attack.
That was your higher roll.
Oh no, sorry, I have a higher roll. Yes, that is definitely more.
You just bite at his leg and it comes off, his foot, but some of the toad come off, but it's not enough to kill him. It's just like attacking the most unvital place possible. I believe as a dire wolf you have multi attack, right?
Yeah, it says that. That's cool. Um, okay. Can we do it again one last time?
Yes, and you still have advantage.
Okay. So that's 13 for the first roll.
13, awesome.
The second one's a natural one.
Oh, once again, you just bite off his other, like the entire foot. Once again, bleeding, but not enough to deal damage. Like vital damage to him.
I'm being misunderstood.
This is just he's screaming. He's screaming like trying to get out of the grapple because that's clearly getting more aggressive, and he's just realizing it's like a supervillain getting the bad guy into a shark of a pool of sharks or like a pack of wolves or whatever, and just lowering him down like an anchor. And he's clearly afraid and like no 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 wait. All right. It is now rolling along. It is now. You can absolutely like this. I'm gonna say we're going out of combat here, so I'm just gonna say you can just finish him off. He's one hit away, anyways. Okay, so yeah, he's already detained. His foot's gone. He can't run away. Yeah. So his foot's gone. He can't run. His foot is gone. He's being grappled. He physically cannot leave. What do you do with him? Sure, you give him some basic first aid and like some this universe's version of basic aid, which is just a healing word. Like what's the word of the day? Marshmallows. All right. Healing word of the day.
This guy allowed to use them.
Yes, but you do know that he cannot. You do know that he cannot be entered this area as there is a protective wall around the town.
Is it for intense like if the is it for intentions or is it because it's a creature of the head?
This is protective against demons. So there's two types of fiends in D&D. There's demons and devils. Devils are the natural leaders of the Nine Hells versus demons, which are constantly trying to evade and are at a blood war with them. Gnolls are types of demons and that worship a demon lord, so on and so forth. These are the natural enemies of devils, and have been for centuries, eons.
Said what's being infernal.
It would be abyssal.
Could I use the rod of rulership to order this creature to give us information?
Yes, you can absolutely do that. Read off what it does.
Does anyone speak infernal though?
I have a question for you again with that.
I'm going to see what language is it. I'm going to see if it.
For some reason, technically it works. It's either demonic or infernal.
I'm going to say you can learn infernal or abyssal. You can learn as an extra language. Yeah. So I'm going to say you. Are you from the abyss or are you from the Nine Hells?
I'm from the Nine Hells.
So you would know you know from you would know infernal, not abyssal. And he's just speaking in abyssal. This this heavy tongue.
I don't know what this guy's saying. Hey, Mr.
Yeah, you see him visibly not like it. Yeah, he's just screaming. He's saying, "Get this darn, get this off of me." What are you trying to persuade him to do? It's a little hard to calm down when I'm being eaten. Not anymore. All right, make your persuasion roll. He's like, fine. What are you going to do with me? 1, and 2, what do you want? I'm no more than a worshipper of. Let me see what his. You knoweth. You knoweth. You can make a history roll on that if you want, or religion, whatever you like. So anyone, you know that Yolnoth, is a demon lord, a high-ranking demon general, who once was on the material plane, wreaking havoc. And the first gnolls were made after some jackals and various scavenger animals came to him and were feasting off the corpses of his enemies. He noticed this and saw them as cute pets, and such made them his minions. Give him sentience. He You're beginning to cast fireball as you're saying this? All right. Uh he says in return, "Never." You can try, but it's going to be a very high DC, DC 20.
Can I use the plus one to whatever it is that
Sure, give it a try. What's the DC save? Oh, he is deeply scared and says, "What? All right, if you don't kill me, sure, I'll make your little pact. What do you want?"
okay, but here you gotta do is you gotta do is like here you just gotta transition over to the holy frog god and then use some fireball.
All right, and he physically burns touching this. Like this is going against every fiber of his being. Uh,
That's great, bro. I forgive you for your sins.
and he seems to actually believe this so much so as he begins to read it, and he seems to ascend to whatever dimension as a chosen of your god, I guess. He just goes upwards, just like yes, you just see him going. Oh, sorry.
Does his foot ascend as well? Does the foot ascend with him?
No, he becomes spectral. He becomes spectral. So the foot and everything else just floats out of your stomach, and just floats with him.
Right on his dead body.
And you see you see a frog Jesus thing come out and just say, "Come with me."
Yes, and weird how that kind of shit just happened. Hey, that does not happen. What?
No, this is like the first time anyone's seen anyone escape from this place.
That's a son. Yes, and
All right.
is that like a dead body from the other level?
Yes, there's several dead bodies all over the place as there is a war raging on there. Your goal is to get over here. There are several enemies that are not on the map because it's just a full-on war, and it would just be inconvenient just to have 100 minis. But there's around
One of them like with the mini daggers.
yes,
Okay, correct.
yes. I imagine
Yes, I do believe in a frog. Survival.
yes. Everyone's there's like a brief for once in Avernus. For once in Avernus, there's a brief silence as everyone sees the frog Jesus. Like, what the? It's like in the movie where. Yeah, that is definitely a public event. Yes, and imagine the combat's over and no one's really looking at you, and you're. I'm gonna say everyone make a stealth roll. Okay.
So I got a 19 to 12.
So just Just give me a roll and explain what you're doing to get there. And there's a certain DC to pass. Athletics with a +3. An additional +3. So athletics with an additional +3. Yeah. Yo, explanation point, roll, and then 1d20. So exclamation point, roll 1d20. He flies. The base was a 12 to get there, so you just take 5 points of damage. You know it? Yeah. Slow fall, that stops it. You are. So you're going to make a religion check? Yes. Do you want to make a religion check with advantage? Which one was it that wanted to do the geyser thing? All right. You get about, I'm going to say right here, just barely by the barrier. You're going to do a religion check to essentially scare everyone with advantage. Yes. Yes. 23. You're just kind of like, you ever seen those movies where in the background everything horrible is happening, like in Ryan Reynolds style Deadpool, where it's just like Frito Row, and you give someone the finger guns and they blow up, and like someone tries to attack you, you just throw a Bible at them and they instantly explode, and you're just, we don't know, dun 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 dun. You absolutely make it to the barrier. Yeah.
I got the cloak of displacement. Can I put it on and just start standing?
Yeah. I'm. Huh? Yes.
Either gonna start something that
Yeah. I'm going to have a. I'm going to roll 3 times, uh, and I'm going to see if any of them hit you, and they're going to roll with disadvantage to see if you make it there. Is that fine? 20. So 3d20. 5, 9, and 3, and they're all +2. So 11, 11, 5, and 7. So none of them hit you. The 11 hits you? Alright. I'm going to roll that with. I haven't rolled this lower. I haven't rolled the lower of the two, so I'm going to roll the lower. 8 plus 2, so yeah, that hits. I'm going to say you get just towards the barrier, right next to him before you get hit by a arrow, just a loose arrow. So you take. Uh, 2. That's to hit. Sorry. These. You take 7 points of damage, and you are now displaced. Now it is the bard, crow, and the ranger. Crow, ranger, and anyone else. Yes. Let's do. It is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. About. Sure. How far is the teleport? 30 feet. So, yeah. You just teleport and you can use your movement speed to just book it. Yes, you just pop, pop, pop. Just, you're jumping over heads. The the druid, and who is the cleric? All right, this guy. Who's the cleric? I can't remember. All right, so he's not. He just makes it. He just keeps gunslinging his way to the over here. He's not a problem right now. Uh, what else? What else? The druid's turn. What do you do? Stealth. You are perfectly hidey. You slither and you hide under rock and you make it this way and you just pop up right behind the goblin in the wolf arm and go hello. Oh yeah, and distract people. By the way, all of you know each other. All of you, all of you know each other in some way. All of you have been fighting enough to get to level 5 at this point. Yeah. 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 This has been a debate between you two for a while that the drow is the wild shape. Crow, it is your turn. Crow, your turn. Yes, you are trying to roll something. Just give me a tactic on how you're going to get to the safe zone, and I'll tell you what to roll. Oh no no no! Technically, there is an entire war going on. It's just inconvenient to put 100 tokens down. So I'm just going to say instead of while trying to stealth or tell me like how are you avoiding everyone? For example, the goblin basically Ryan Reynolds Deadpool his way by just throwing books. He just threw books at people. Did like everything wrong was happening behind him, but he just rolled a high enough religion to just freak people out and explode people. So what are you doing? Like what are you trying to do to get to this point? And I'll give you a roll based on that. It's like you are trying to get to this point and there are people fighting like around here and here and here and basically all over the map. And this is the safe zone and that's your goal. What? Okay. What did you roll? A nat 20. Yeah, you are like the shadow. You just pop, just disappear, and once again reappear over here. Yeah, you. This reminds you of the time when you accidentally insulted a child, and everyone just kind of booed you. It was like your first gig. You were trying to ensnare, like you were like 4 or 5. You were trying to ensnare someone else's child for being, and you were trying to look better, but it went horribly wrong. Yeah. So you ran under the table, head, and then ducked, and like it's very similar to that where you hit on a rock, the same rock the wolf went around. You just ran towards it. You spoke some whispers here and there, and now you're here. Now there is your guys' turn. Make another roll to get here. Your guys' turn. Yeah, but it's going to be a little higher DC because you're going to get noticed. So just make an athletics. So just plain athletics, DC 12. Yeah. If you are trying to walk, if you're trying to stealth, it's like DC 5. So what do you get? Yeah, 5 exactly. If you're walking, but if you're doing stealth, it's a 5. Yeah, re-roll it, and you get it. Re-roll it. So a D4 and a D what? 18. You make it, no problem. You barrel roll. It doesn't seem like you're going to fully make it before, or he gives you some guidance and some like advice to push off the rock. Now is your turn, Monk. Okay. 17. Yeah, you make it, no problem. And now we are officially out of combat. We are officially gone. Done. You see the river Styx over here, and we are good. Alright. You are now in the main, sort of... Yes, you can take your long rest. You can take a long rest. Yes, you can long rest. You can short rest, whatever you want. This is a safe zone. Awesome. So you get this glorious meal prepared by the monk. Just it's like, ever seen Dungeon Meshi where there is not a clear amount of produce in this area? It's not like you have like you just grab whatever is edible, and that might be monster parts. Like, what have you grabbed throughout your time here that's edible? What, just describe to me some ingredients that you make into this delicious meal. Yes, some hellish mushrooms. Yes. Uh, yeah, you would have some small amount of meat, mainly um, uh, from being, because since you are not you are from the layer of Dis, like the main trading place of the Hells. You are sort of like a higher citizen, like a higher tax bracket, so you can get more expensive and hard to find stuff. But you do overall have like some monster parts that are edible, some various demons, and like your cookware is like probably a makeshift of armor that's been melted down. Yeah. But you do make this glorious mushroom fungus sauce with some meat and some seasonings and some salt, and this has been a great meal that you've had for a while. This is probably the best meal you've probably had in here. This is not, once again, this place is meant to torture all of you. So, awesome. Now that the druid's out of wild shape, they only have 10 HP. But then again, you're getting... Yes, you're taking a long rest, so all of you have the highest amount out. So who has the lowest max? I will add your token after we're done. Yeah, druids are useful for many things. Like they're great tanks, but once they run out of wild shapes, it's like I don't know. Yeah, I definitely think so. All right, gain everyone put down HP 3. This will grow larger as you level up, right? Yeah. Yeah, you. I imagine it's like you're riding the guardian because you are a small creature, and you're riding it, and it's holding you by the legs. Not like upside down, but you're on its shoulder, and you're just yeah. In this place,
Sorry, if we're having a long rest, can I see the
awesome. All right, you're the first one to wake up, the first one to really get this, and you feel that meal just man, it's delicious, and that taste. You still can get some good stuff out of your saliva and like the stuff in between your teeth, like proper nice meal, and it's not something you have very often. So yeah, first time in a while you've had meat that's not human or humanoid. Yes.
By the way, you're watching.
Yeah.
You see, like Rolo. He's just sitting there with eyes full open, but he's still sleeping.
Yes.
I don't know if you look at that.
Yes, it's you have like and the thing is you also have this horrid smile on your face. Like it's like from teeth to teeth, like just this creepy smile. Oh, that's just showing all your canines and everything just from cheek to cheek. And almost like causing blood to withdraw.
I just literally stare into his eyes and see him.
And and what are you dreaming about?
France,
France?
skiing.
That's a nightmare. That's not a dream.
Good. No, no, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, all of you wake up.
And it's like remembering the old days with my siblings. Oh, how I miss them.
Yeah,
How they're going.
you remember all your friends.
Yes, but my unfortunate, but it's that is even disturbing at a point.
Yeah, very, very creepy. You see in this small settlement, in the center is a tavern. This is the usual tavern where people stop and go. It's the safest place in this settlement, mainly because it's run by a night hag. Night hags have an innate ability to take the evil, not out of people's souls, but take an evil person and turn them into soul coins. This is a very reason why no one goes in there unless they have crossed. Like no one who crosses the night witch goes in there because she could just take away anyone's soul, and that's the only thing keeping you alive. And all of you have you all are on the good side of this night hack. You're all on the great on the better side. She all greets you like lovelies. Oh, it's my favorite customers. How are you? How are you? Take a seat. Take a seat.
I've been blessed by a mirror once again, so I'm doing great.
Yes, yes, your frog god. Yes, yes, yes. Why don't you play for us as you usually do?
Oh God, no.
It's not that bad.
Yes, make a
Not really.
Make a performance check. See how good it is. It's decent. Like for you as a drow, most songs are lullabies. They're calm. They're nice. This is like full on rock, heavy metal, or like more like it's like a mixture between punk rock and a smear campaign, where it's like constantly smearing or getting at someone else's teeth, or like pushing someone else down, sort of like that. Yes, yes, yes. That'd be a silver. Yes. This is a very high use item because water is not something natural here. If you look, this is blood. Pure blood. This is, yeah. On top of that, she probably trades you, like, all your ales are free for some water or whatever. Yes, you're one of the chefs. You are one of the chefs. She's like, come back, come back. Come here. Very nice. The ale is actually very pleasant. Uh, the ale quite is quite pleasant. It has a similar to mead. It's like everything here is made by people. Everything here is sort of, yes. Yes, you just keep drinking and drinking and drinking. It's almost like you like to play drinking games with people just to show them, hey, I cannot get drunk. It's a curse. And you just, with a wicked smile, get into a drinking competition with a tiefling, and they just pass out way before you. Yes, the canteen can make any type of water, salt water. What even would that be? Yeah. So you give him his pond water. You make everyone a meal, and everyone's very happy. And you see a regal devil come in. This devil of what is the lair? I'm gonna roll to see what kind of lair he's from. Mephis. How do you pronounce it? From Min from Minoros, Minoros. Yes, but demons are usually on your side. They mostly don't care about you because you're just another piece of fodder for them. You're not really anything beyond that. And by the way, there is a contract system I have in place. So the more contracts you have, they're like you can gain a feat, you can gain an ability, whatever. You have no contracts right now, as of right now. None of you do. You can gain an item. Usually by making deals with devils, deals with other patrons, deals with each other, but they have to never fail. Otherwise, there's a huge penalty. Yeah, there would be a huge penalty. Yes. Yes, but they wouldn't be as powerful. They'd be like, hey, I want your aid. Come aid me in this way. Sort of thing. It would be like an actual contract. It would be like an actual contract where it said, "Hey, I just need help with something." It would not be. It would just bind them to do something. Yeah, I'd imagine. You can make any kind of deal you want. I'll just dictate what. And anyways, the regal devil comes in, and and how he looks is like he's made of plague. He. It's not like he is sick. It's that everything around him begins to rot and wither. He has his eyes. His eyes are his eyes his eyes are made out of flame, and it's just a skull with a minotaur, like a cow's skull with horns, and his eyes begin to glow. Yes. He says, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! I'm here as a patron, just like you. I am just here on some regal business with a night hag. We wouldn't want to bother anyone." He goes up to the night hag. The night hag is still a fiend and has her own intentions, but she still provides to the weak and needy and everyone else. So this is either A, some kind of deal to get more food, or B, is to gain some blessing of some kind to continue the barrier, because she's the one that puts it up. Now, before I make any form of deal, does anyone else want to enter a contract with me? It would be a simple one. I just need some. What do I want? Some very simple things from a simple client of mine that refuses to, per se, give me what I want. Now, you do know that as a party, there are such things as party deals where you don't have to give up your soul. It's just one of your members can give up like something, and it would just include all of you in the contract. It'd be like, yes, you also have to do it because your friend said so. You would not have to sign it. It's like a binding of a team. He says, yes, yes, yes. Uh, yes. All of you would get to have plenty of kills, plenty of glory. However, there's just one tiny thing. I need some very rare gauntlets. Can you do that for me? Oh, about 10,000 gold. It's like worth half as much here. Because soul coins are the main currency here. Soul coins are everything. Fine. But, how about this? Fine. You'll get 20,000 in addition to 3 soul coins. Now, soul coins are like super duper, like they are worth a lot. They're worth around about 1,000 gold on the surface. Yeah. But soul coins can do anything from power vehicles to make explosives to they are basically a one catch all. They're even a get out of they are, and if you get enough of them, you can get out of the Nine Hells. Yes. They also he's also going to say, if that's not enough, and I know this is a little much, even for me, but I am a fair man who wants the best for my clients and my deal makers. I will throw in a one-time use ride of your choice. So, I'm going to have you pick from 3, and I'm going to look up rides. I forget what they're called, but I know Devil Rides. All right, Dean. Yes, he gets out his PC. D. Where is it? They look like this. Where's the stats? They have a specific stat block, but I can't find it nowhere. Wait. What? Hold on. Okay. Alright, I'll find this here in a minute. For now, he makes this deal. I just want some gauntlets. For what? You want to stab me? Sorry, just so many people talked at once I could not understand. Sure. I'm up for a little game. Sure. He lets out his hand. Here is the stat block. I finally found it. So you can read through that real quick. One medium creature. It's actually 2 medium creatures because I'm not counting the rider. And it's 19. The armor class is 19 constantly. It's not while it's moving. But yeah, everything else is the same. You can use this once and then return it to me. As soon as you're done, it will disappear. And in this, like in the total of 9 health, about 4, 5. Others are just tea things and random other races that are just been here for a while. The most infernal, like most demony. All right, probably the plague demon that you're talking to, but there are some some other ones, like some minor. There's an imp. There's the night hag. There's Yes, there's. Well, I'm not including tieflings because there were more children of hell rather than actual devils. What? What's the word? Oh yes, the frog god. Yes, you give him a Bible, and he just kind of, if I will read this, and unless you make the deal with me, and get all of the things I need. No, he's saying that he will only read this if the frog does the deal personally. Like you will all be included as the group, but he will only read that book. That's going to be a DC 25 because once again, it's something against their nature. One and two, it. He looks. You can only do one as a reaction because this is like turn based. Yep. Just the person who's gaining Bardic can roll. That's only 23. So it's only a 23. Are you going to cast? The night hag sees you about to cast commands, and she, in your head, says, "Are you sure about this? Because I will not help you, and this guy is tough." My way of saying, do not do this. Also, she just says in everyone in your mind, this guy's immune to charm. I'm looking at a stat block right now. He looked interested, but he's like, no, thank you. All right, you will be the one signing for your party. Alright, fair enough. It will be divided equally anyways. I see no reason why. In exchange for one set of gauntlets, you will have a set of gold and soul coins, as well as a one-use ride. And in exchange for me, the gauntlets, and for failure, you will have half your hit points removed, or half your health or vigor. Here's a map. They're not too far from here, in another settlement. I guess it's not too bad to tell you. They are holy gauntlets. They are one of the few things to kill higher devils. He says, if that is all I can tell you for now, so go forth and do what you need. And he signs his half and he gives it to you. He gives it to you and for you to sign. Do you sign? You sign for the party. You see these spectral chains all link you and link you to the contract as it burns up and begins to bind you. It is done. Maybe I will see you all in the lower. Excuse me. Maybe I will see you all in the lower layers, or perhaps not. I heard about your guys' mission, getting out of here. It's funny to me that anyone thinks they can get away. But hey, maybe you'll kill the higher dukes of hell and get their little keys. But oh well. Have a lovely day. And he gives something to the night hag and disappears. And outside you see the motorcycle thing. Sure. Roll perception. My internet might go off soon, so this will be the last bit. First off, you see a parchment with runes in it. 2. You see a bunch of soul coins, about 50 of them. And that's all you see, and we're going to end our session right now. Is that fine with everybody? Alright, have a lovely day, and I'm going to end the recording. That's good.